Hey guys, how's it going? Ruben from the Midnight Garage. So I got this paint from my local shopping mall today and I want to see how closely it resembles the actual spoon yellow once it's on the valve cover. So I'm going to paint the valve cover today and I'm going to show you guys how to do it in case you don't know how to do a valve cover yourself. But first, when I was there was a cars display and there was a life-size Lightning McQueen there and I thought it was pretty cool, so I'm going to show you guys right now. Not sure how in any way it fits the topic I'm covering today, but you know, it was cool and I want to show you guys anyways. Well, this is the valve cover I'm going to paint. It's really dirty and gross and probably looking the same as your valve cover if you're planning to do this. The steps are as follows. The first thing you need to do is get rid of all the flaky paint. And that's the easiest job. Just use something like a screwdriver or something, or your hands even, and try to get as much off as possible. The next step is to use paint stripper. Now there are two types of paint stripper. The first one looks a bit like hair gel and that's the one I usually use and that works really well. The second one, however, looks a bit like paste and is white, and I don't know, I've tried it twice and it just doesn't work on valve covers or metal surfaces for that matter. And after you've removed the paint stripper, you need to sand off the final bits of paint with sandpaper. I always use 600 or higher because otherwise you're going to leave marks that you will see on the valve cover. And afterwards you can clean the valve cover with some paint thinner and then you have something that looks like this. Ta-da! Looks a lot better, right? And now it's time to mask the things off that I don't want to have painted. For example, the holes for the spark plugs and the small holes that hold the valve cover itself. Now I'm cheating a little bit because I have a sticker machine and I can cut out perfect circles, but you can also just put some masking tape around it and go with an X-Acto knife across the edge, and then you can do it as well. Also, I'm not masking the 16 valve Honda motor coat piece because I'm going to sand that off once it's all yellow. And now with everything taped off, it's time to get the paint. When painting, always make sure that you've properly shaken the rattle can and that you apply more thin coats than fewer thick coats. It's best to have a lot more coats that are really thin than a few coats that are really thick because you get runny paint and it's not going to look very good. Now, I usually have like 3 or 4 ground layers, then 5 or 6 of the color, and then usually 3 or 4 clear coat. Well, that's yellow enough for me. I'm going to take the tape off and then I will sand the 16 valve part. It's almost like unwrapping gifts. Well, this looks pretty good already. Time to sand this bit. Actually pretty nervous because it looks pretty good. No one to wreck it. That last bit, that was not good for my nerves, but it's done. Ta-da! Nice, right? I'm very happy with the outcome. Last bit of advice. Paint somewhere where there's the least amount of dust, because the dust itself can set into the paint and then you get lots of imperfections in the paint. That would ruin your work because you're going to spend, if you're going to do it right, you're going to spend at least a day doing this. If you're going to rush it, you can probably do it in 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, this was the write-up. I hope you liked it. Leave a like if you did. And then I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!